Today, the Earth we live on has many diverse animals, plants, and environments that inhabit it, but it wasn't always this way. Back 4.5 billion years ago, a bunch of materials swirling around in our solar system aggregated together to form Earth. But this Earth was very different from the Earth that we know today. It was completely inhospitable. 7 million years later, our Earth looks like this. Today, more than 2/3 of Earth is covered with water, and 97% of that water is ocean. But how did we get from this barren and inhospitable planet to the green and blue planet that we know today? There are two explanations for how water got to Earth in the first place. The first is that water was formed along with Earth, and the water from the oceans came from the inside out. Present-day Earth has many layers to it: inner core, outer core, mantle, and the crust. But 4.5 billion years ago, Earth had not yet formed these layers, and its outer crust was as thin as an eggshell is to an egg. So this water that was underneath the Earth's surface, that was superheated by the magma into vapor, was pressing to get out, and it did so in the form of volcanic eruptions. Because the surface of the Earth was much thinner, volcanic eruptions were more common, and each time a volcano erupted, it would release gases such as sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, and water vapor. But these volcanic eruptions are just a drop in the bucket compared to the amount of water that we have on our planet now. So what else could have brought all of that water to the Earth? Well, at the same time that all these volcanoes were erupting, Earth was also being bombarded with extraterrestrial objects like asteroids and comets. These also brought gases to the Earth that added to the gases being released by the volcanoes. At this time, the Earth was over 400 degrees Celsius, which was extremely hot, so water vapor stayed in the atmosphere. But when volcanoes erupt, they also release a lot of volcanic ash, which can sometimes be plentiful enough to cover the entire planet. The ash that hangs in the air increases the albedo, or the light that is reflected back to the sun by the atmosphere. This increase in albedo can decrease the temperature of the Earth, letting the water vapor in the atmosphere from the extraterrestrial impact and the eruptions change into liquid state and fall into the ocean basins that have formed today.